Well, there's a new exhibit in the City Hall lobby that gives a new and beautiful meaning to recycling. These wonderful sculptures in the Las Vegas City Hall lobby are not made from clay or bronze. They're made from bits and pieces of scrap metal, wood, paper, even cardboard. 3 artists contributed to this exhibit: Jeffrey Gorman, Terrian Hale, and David Fay.
I like to work on pieces that bring back my childhood, remind me of past. If I can make people smile when they look at my work and they see something in them that they missed, you know, something from their childhood, and they smile, that's what it's all about for me.
One of David Fay's favorite pieces is this sculpture that invites people to get hands-on to get its full effect. It's called Rising Strong, and he loves how it makes people feel when they see the angels rising to the heavens.
I started noticing that last year that after the show, a lot of people started bringing me things that they were throwing out. And they would bring it and hang it on my doorknob, and my roommate was like, "Oh no, more stuff." So he has a rule at the house: 1 thing comes in, 2 things go out. So I try to incorporate stuff into my artwork as much as possible.
He intends to make a much larger scale version for the city's healing garden in honor of the 58 victims of the October 1st shooting.
When the actual large piece is built, they'll have a large wheel or 2 bicycles. We're looking more at a large wheel, something that 2 to 3 to 4 people can interact with and be a part of the experience. This piece only has 10 winged spirits. The actual piece will have 58 winged spirits. It'll be 7 feet tall and 7 feet in diameter, and it'll have 1 winged spirit for each of the victims.
David also has more whimsical pieces to show, like this robot he compares to a life-sized action figure.
Well, some of the pieces I do are robots, and one thing I've done since the beginning I learned from Alex P. Huerta is to name and number pieces in sequential order. So I named my 13th robot because I wanted it to be extra special since it was number 13. I call it Triskaideka, which is the fear of 13. So it's the phobia, Triskaidekaphobia.
As for the other 2 artists who have work on display here, David says when he started doing this assemblage art, he wanted to see who else was out there doing it, and he discovered Jeffrey Gorman.
So I looked up assemblage art on YouTube, and one of the artists that I kind of fell in love with was Jeffrey Gorman, and he's from Santa Fe. He uses a lot of wood and materials and metals, a lot of found objects, and he does these magnificent animals, and I just have been a huge fan since the beginning.
As for Terrian Hale,
and what she does with cardboard and wood is just amazing. I mean, there is a totem pole that she did in the show that is, you would swear when you looked at it, it was wood. And the way that it's painted and drawn on, and the work that she's done with it and how she finished it is just amazing.
Come check it out for yourself. This exhibit is up until August 1st. That gallery is located right in City Hall's lobby at 495 South Main Street.